Hi, host Eric here, host of Talking with Famous People, and I have a thought. 3 questions to jumpstart metacognition. Question number 1. Close your eyes. That's not a question, Eric. Close your eyes and visualize the numbers 1 through 100 in your head. Let's say I were to ask you to find number 42. Now, tell me, is it located in a spatial arrangement with the other numbers, such that they occupy an arrangement that could go up, could go down, could be... I've heard a number of different explanations for what numbers look like in your head, or how they're arranged, how they're laid out, and I have my own, which is, I have it, it's unusual. It goes 1 through 10 is like basically, it's like right here, kind of behind me, but I can see it though, like I'm looking at it from the front. I'm looking at it from this way, see? And it goes, yeah, yeah, I don't know, I don't know why that would be the case, but anyway, it goes up, and then it goes to 10, and then it goes down like this, pow. So it goes up to 10, then pow, down to 20. Then it does this thing, well, it goes like this, 30, and then it kind of like shifts over a little bit. It goes 40, and it shifts over a little bit. But then when it shifts over, it kind of goes back to the same level, 50, 60, like that, right? And then if you look at it, pull back and look at it, it just looks like, 1 through 10, 10 through 20, and then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, like boulders basically. And then on the hundreds, it goes back up like this way again. So I don't know why it does that. It's obviously something I put in my head when I was really little, and I had no conscious awareness of doing that. Then the next cognitive jumpstart I want you to do, after thinking about how you visualize numbers and how far up you go in your visualization, and if those things are symbols or are they representations of the numerical quality. So some people will say they have visualizations of like 4 things rather than the number 4. Not me at all. I have none of that. So that's interesting. Another thing to think about is number 2, to visualize the alphabet, and to ask yourself this question. Do you have portions of your alphabet visualization in varying degrees of lightness and darkness? And also the following, which is probably the core and more interesting question. Does your LMNOP look different than the other letters? Does it get arranged differently? Because my LMNOP is different. My LMNOP is different by being darker. It's in the darkness more. They're not as distinct. They're like in shadow. Why? Well, because LMNOP and the song goes together like that. We don't say LMNOP like we do the other ones. So I'm curious if other people have experienced that phenomenon. So try that and see what you think. And the third metacognition jumpstart, and so far we're only metacogniting it in a really mechanical sense. So that's fine, but the third metacognition jumpstart is to hear. So we've done eyes with the numbers and the letters, but it was kind of a combo of eyes and ears because you got that song. And now just straight up ears, I want you to think of the song Jingle Bells, and I want you to try to distinguish between what it is as an object in your head and hearing the melody in your head. Now, a lot of people who do not have good pitch don't know that they don't have good pitch. So they'll sing along with the song and think they're singing along with it fine, and actually they'll be out of tune. At some point, if they're enthusiastic about singing it wrong, then they've probably heard along the way at some point that they're a little pitchy, But if they're not regular singers, they may just it probably will just never come up for them. They're just like, oh, I sing along in the car sometimes. and nobody mentions they're out of pitch, because why would you? It's like you don't have an obligation to sing in key when you're driving around in your car, and they just may never find out about it, never really think about it. But they came up to me because I was talking with Landry last night on an episode Talking with Famous People, and he does not share he's more visual and more technical, like mechanical oriented, and does not have the musical ear that I normally would associate with an ENTP. However, he's a tough one to type. He is tough. I tell you, I don't know what to make of him. I'm still thinking about it. I got a big, super long video I'm about to put up, but I haven't put it up yet because I tried to, and somehow I accidentally aborted it. I have to put it up again, and it takes like 5 hours to upload or something. So I need to get that started pretty soon, and you probably upload it all by itself. Anyway, this is going up next though, and those are my 3 suggestions: is to think about a music thing, a song, Jingle Bells, as an object in your head to have an identity outside of its exact melody, and how you note that identity, how you make that identity into an abstraction that you can sink your teeth into, feel as though, okay, that's something, rather than not something specific, just kind of mush. Okay, and then the second one was the alphabet, and the first one was the numbers. So thanks for watching Talking to Famous People. I'd be curious if anybody has any thoughts on that. Thanks.